Hello, I'm Katherine Bird, and I work with high-performing coaches, healers, and guides to help them manage their energy, their boundaries, and the demands on them physically, spiritually, energetically, and emotionally so that they can sustain and scale their service in the world. I help people open and awaken their gifts, understand them more fully so that they can have a huge impact. I'm welcoming you into the Healer's Process, which is my vital foundational course for my work. In this work, we are looking at how we are truly being called up into enormous service. We see the awakening and the transformation that is happening on the planet, and I'm sure that you're aware that your gifts are in need. We need you now more than ever. We need you to step into the fullness of who you are, to bring your magic, bring your gifts, and bring your medicine to people and planet. In order for you to do this, your work must have cultivated certain aspects. It must be protected and guided and sourced. It must be clean and precise and powerful. It must have a certain sense of integrity and being fully authentic and integrated into every aspect of your life. In the Healer's Process, we are going to be working on tools, on grounding, on boundaries, creating a safe, sacred container, not taking on other people's energy, understanding the processes of cleansing and purification, learning how to work with energy, to move it and to feel it more powerfully, opening your channel and mediumistic abilities, and also really learning how to heal yourself and to hold impeccable space for the healing of others. I've broken this work into a 6-week intensive course where we are going to have live weekly webinar trainings, recorded practice videos for you to work with on your own, coaching calls, and a retreat at the end where we are going to gather together on beautiful sacred land to do ceremonial work, utilizing all of the aspects of the work that we have learned in the course. In week 1, we get into the I Am, where we go into self, purpose, and path, working with our healer archetypes, also with our commitments, intentions, and devotions, putting our gratitudes into action and starting to discover things about ourselves that maybe we didn't have access to before, so that we can bring more of our own individual magic and purpose into our work and start to explore the parts of ourselves that we've been unwilling to touch. In the second module, we're going to go into building the field. That means that we are sourcing ourselves, connecting to source, to light, to the earth, utilizing that energy to cleanse and purify our energetic force field, working within the auric field, and looking at our boundaries and how we can put those into action in our energy systems and then also in real life. And week 3, we go into cleansing and purification. This is such an important part of the work, one that often gets overlooked by most practitioners. And we will be looking at working on ourselves, our space, and our tools, as well as working with our clients. And we're going to be developing a new sense of discernment and clarity through the process of cleansing and purification. Our next week, the week 4, is all about creating the sacred container. So we'll be working with directions and energies, with calling in beings, invocations, real practices that you can bring into your healing sessions with yourself and with others that are going to make them more protected, safer, more guided, so that you can really open up to a whole new level. Week 5, yay, is going to be the work where we will be working on opening the channel and your mediumistic skills, We're going to be working with different kinds of energies, elementals, and beings, and starting to really develop our energetic mastery. After that, we are going to head into our integration week, and we're going to be working on bringing your work to the world. What does that mean? And also developing and maintaining a thriving healer mindset. As we are weaving these teachings into our work and into our lives, we're going to wrap all that up with a beautiful retreat on sacred land where we're going to have an amazing time together, deeply diving into our own work and our purpose and path and mission, and doing deep healing work. It's going to be so much fun and truly incredible. Now, who is this work for? Well, as you can imagine, it is for healers, it is for coaches, it is for guides and teachers. Those are being called into transformational work and healing work. It is also for those that are doing other kinds of coaching work. Maybe you're doing sales and marketing, business coaching, and you haven't really even seen yourself maybe as a healer so much. But you know that when your clients are coming to you, they're not just coming for a plan as to build a sales funnel or some kind of marketing strategy. They're actually coming with all their stuff, with their emotional issues, their energetic problems, their belief systems, and you're being asked to help to clean that stuff up. And you need to have impeccable boundaries so that you can take this work to the next level, not overextend yourself, and to be able to handle the energies that are happening so that you can take on more clients, charge more money, and do a better job. Basically, this work is for anyone who is out there working with people in any kind of way, because when you work with people, you are taking stuff on, like it or not, and we need to learn the tools to help us to be more sustainable. Maybe you are a healer or coach. Maybe you've been doing it for a long time and you have learned lots of modalities and you have lots of tricks up your sleeve, but you need a stronger container for holding your work because you're being called into another level. You are upgrading quick. You're being called into something bigger. And maybe people are showing up with more intense things that are going on, maybe dark energies or entities. Maybe people are showing up and they're sick or they're processing through an enormous amount of trauma from this lifetime or even past lives. And you're being called to step into a new position as a healer, as a guide, as a coach, as a teacher. And you want to be able to hold space for people in a new, more profound way. This is going to help you do it. Now, this work is also really helpful for those, maybe you don't consider yourself a healer, a coach, or a guide yet. Maybe you're just having a very intense energetic awakening. The practices that we are going to learn are going to help to stabilize your system so that you can explore the gifts that are coming to the surface now. Maybe you have been experimenting and having spiritual awakenings through different practices, through yoga or breath work, through meditation. Maybe you really need to integrate plant medicine ceremonies and different kinds of experiences that you're having. And this is also an amazing container for that. The people that are going to be in this course with you are going to know where you're coming from, are going to be very relatable, and we're going to be building a beautiful community of supportive healers that are here to help each other thrive and be sustainable in their systems and in their work in the world. I'm going to say it again. You're being called up. You're being called into a higher level of service in the world. We can feel it. And in order for you to do that, you have to reach a certain level of mastery so that you don't have fear of what is showing up at your doorstep, that you don't turn away from the potential that you have to live on this planet, that you don't sabotage yourself and keep yourself from being the fully expressed, powerful being that you are. These tools will help you learn a greater sense of discernment, to be able to understand your boundaries and the work that you're doing with others, and also to be able to work on yourself really deeply. Let's face it, some of the deepest work that we will ever do, even if we're working with people going through an enormous amounts of trauma, is on ourselves. And learning new skills and gifts around working on ourselves really is the way that we are going to understand our true mission, purpose, and path on this planet. I am also offering a special package if you are interested in having the ultimate healer's process experience, which will include my light body systems sessions package. In order for you to have individual one-on-one sessions with me, in which we will go into healing work, coaching, and practices that are going to support your individual journey, and you will receive extra support from me in terms of also having extra videos and text materials, things that will really support your individual experience. Now, I have all of this information on my page, which you can reach out to me personally at catbird711@gmail.com if you have any questions, or you can also just shoot me a Facebook message. That's a really easy way to get in touch with me if anything is coming up for you. Otherwise, I hope that you will consider joining the healer's process. I know that this course has really supported my clients in the past, and this work has been instrumental in allowing me to be able to take on the number of clients that I have, the number of projects, and to be able to support people in a sustainable way while I am constantly up-leveling my experiences and services out there in the world, as this mission is so important to me. And if you feel like you have this vital, important mission as well to truly help with the healing of the people on this planet, to help with the evolution of consciousness, to help with the raising of the vibration of the beings on this planet, if this is your mission too, then please become a part of this, because we are building a movement of healers and light workers that are doing this work. And the more that we're coming together and doing this work together, training together, taking on these tools together, the stronger we are, the more powerful our vibration and our frequency is, and the greater the transformations that we will be able to offer for people in whatever context that you're bringing it. I so look forward to meeting you, and many blessings on your journey.